30 interesting facts about milk, its composition, value and use in ancient times. Today, milk has become an integral product in the diet of every person. And this is not strange, because it contains a large number of useful substances, especially 5 vitamins, B9, B6, B2, B7, C and 15 minerals. For many, it is a well-known fact that Cleopatra washed her face with milk every day. After such cosmetic procedures, her skin became silky and soft. The wayward Poppaea, who was the second wife of Nero, also used milk every day. She took baths from the milk of 500 donkeys. As you know, Poppaea's skin was smooth and soft. Julius Caesar was also convinced that the Germans and Celts became great only because they ate meat and drank milk. According to sociologists, in countries where the most milk is consumed, people win more Nobel Prizes. In addition, according to research by the American BBC, children who drink a lot of milk during childhood grow taller. 1. Ancient fossil remains of a domesticated cow date back to the 8th millennium BC. Thus, people have been drinking cow's milk for more than 10,000 years. 2. Many ancient cultures, such as the Celts, Romans, Egyptians, Indians and Mongols, included milk in their diet. They even glorified him in myths and legends. Until now, historical data has reached that these peoples considered milk a healthy product and called it food of the gods. 3. Due to the fact that the udder lobes of a cow do not converge with each other, the composition of the milk obtained from different teats of the same cow does not match. 4. Milk contains almost 90% water. At the same time, it contains approximately 80 useful substances. With the process of ultra-pasteurization of milk, potassium, calcium, magnesium and vitamins are preserved without changing. 5. The cow gives milk to nourish the newborn calf. After a cow has calved, she produces milk for the next 10 months and then inseminates again. This process is constantly repeated. 6. During the year, the population on Earth drinks 580 million liters of milk, which is 1.5 million liters per day. To provide this volume, approximately 105,000 cows would need to be milked every day. 7. Camel milk does not have the ability to curdle and is easier to digest in the body of a person with lactose intolerance. This type of milk is popular among desert inhabitants. 8. Cow's milk contains 300 times more casein than human milk. 9. To prevent milk from turning sour, in ancient times a frog was placed in it. The skin secretions of this creature have antimicrobial properties and inhibit the spread of bacteria. 10. Scientists from the University of Adelaide discovered the beneficial properties of milk. As it turned out, milk protein affects fungal diseases of vegetation no less than a chemical fungicide. This concerns the grape disease mildew. 11. According to the Greeks, the Milky Way originated from drops of the breast milk of the goddess Hera, which fell into the sky while feeding the baby Hercules. 12. Milk is considered a self-sufficient food product. Contrary to many opinions, milk is a food, not a drink. People say, eat milk. 13. If you believe the statistics, then residents of Finland drink the most milk. 14. Cow's milk protein binds toxins in the body. That is why, until today, people whose work involves hazardous production receive milk for free. 15. Milk is a product for long livers. When the long liver Majid Agayev from Azerbaijan lived for more than 100 years, he was asked what he ate and he listed feta cheese, milk, yogurt and vegetables. 16. More than 400 million tons of milk are produced annually in the world. Each cow produces between 11 and 23 liters, which averages out to about 90 cups per day. So in the end it turns out that on average a cow gives 200,000 glasses of milk throughout her life. 17. In Brussels, in honor of International Milk Day, milk comes out of the mannequin pies fountain instead of ordinary water. 18. In Spain, chocolate milk has become a popular breakfast drink. 19. In the 1960s, it was possible to develop a process for continuous ultra-pasteurization of milk, as well as Tetra Pak, aseptic packaging systems, which made it possible to extend the shelf life of milk. 20. To obtain 1 kilogram of natural butter, 21 liters of milk are needed. A kilogram of cheese will be made from 10 liters of milk. 21. At the end of the 18th and beginning of the 19th centuries, milk was considered a source of human infection with tuberculosis. It was the pasteurization of this product that made it possible to stop the spread of tuberculosis through milk. 22. Lenin wrote letters from prison with milk. The milk became invisible when it dried. The text could only be read if a sheet of paper was heated over a candle flame. 23. Milk turns sour during a thunderstorm. This is due to long-wave electromagnetic pulses that can enter any substance. 24. Today, less than 50% of adults drink milk. Other people are lactose intolerant. In Neolithic times, adults were also basically unable to drink milk. And at the same time, they did not have the gene that was responsible for the absorption of lactose. It arose only over time due to a genetic mutation. 25. Goat's milk can be destroyed during digestion in an average of 20 minutes, and cow's milk only after an hour. 26. Ayurvedic medicine classified milk as a lunar product. This means that milk is allowed to be drunk only in the evening, after the moon has risen and 30 minutes before bedtime. 27. The digestibility of milk in the human body is 98%. 28. International Milk Day is officially celebrated on June 1st Street. 29. Some states have become famous for the fact that the price of milk there is higher than gasoline. 30. The milk of walruses and seals is considered the most nutritious among all other species, because it contains more than 50% fat. Whale milk, which contains slightly less than 50% fat, is also considered quite nutritious.